What is up, everyone? Prodigal Son of Sony is back, and here's some more Castlevania 3. Now, unfortunately, this game does not have a save feature, but it does have a nifty password system, which I'm about to use to get off to my previous spot. Urata is the name you enter when you want your second character to be Sypha. There are other passwords for Alucard and Grant. Now I'm just going to quickly go on to Google to see what the password is, and it is... Sorry. Blank. Heart. Blank. Heart. Cross. Heart. And... quit. Okay. I'm just gonna skip ahead here, folks. And now we are back. I apologize for that. So, first note I'd like to make about this level is that this is where the difficulty of the game greatly curves. And as you can see, if you're familiar with the original Castlevania game, the skull pillar has a different pattern from the original one. And it's a much more difficult enemy to deal with. And I think I whipped there because by doing that, I am not going to get the whip upgrade. Which means I get to time these... I suppose that's for the best. So obviously I can't go in and get the spells. But speaking of spells, I think I forgot to mention the types. There are 3 spells. A fire spell, which is a long-range projectile that does a lot of damage against an enemy, and it'll be very useful against this upcoming boss. A ice spell that freezes enemies and projectiles and allows for one-hit kills. And an electric attack that shoots out 3 orbs that lock onto enemies, and probably do about as much damage as the fire. It's slower though, but it can be more useful. I would say that the best weapon to use though, those things, I hate them, would be the fire though. Namely because they're so versatile against the boss. You can't freeze bosses with the ice. Anyway, I plan on doing another 3 episodes tonight. I've got my timer on, so it will ring when I am done, or we'll just see how far it goes. What comes, comes. Oh, I love this song. So the Axe Knights also make a return, but they seem to be easier than their original incarnation. They still take 9 hits to kill. And the axes are larger, so you can't duck underneath them. So you do have to attack them. And everyone else there. I should take the opportunity to find a spell for Sypha. Or I can just wait until I get to the boss when I get the item drop. And these horrible things. That was completely unfair. It very much looked like I could have dodged that. Anyway, and the knights make a turn. Oh, you see the new mechanic at this stage. Oh, I think I just triggered it. Nope. Introduces. What you're seeing is the stage floor gradually shifting towards the top, which means that if I touch the bottom of the screen, I will die. This makes it difficult. Not so much falling by doom, but rather the enemies that spawn on top of you. You can't see them, and in that situation I should have gone right, but I completely forgotten about that. As it stands, I should have enough health to get to the next section of this level. And it's actually a really short level, which makes up for its unforgiving nature. These things back. Oh dear. There we go. So what's been new in my life is, I am taking a new summer class. It is engineering materials. So currently we're studying the atomic composition of certain metals and compounds, as well as phase diagrams for said compounds, like lead and tin. It's really complicated, but I think I'll make it through it because summer classes tend to be easier than the full year course. They're also good to lighten your load, and this is where I'm going to switch to the mage, and you'll see why. As I stated in the previous episode, her attack is much faster, and it does have short range, but it's very, very useful, especially for this part. See? Makes them next to nothing. However, I do have to be careful getting hit because I take more damage than Trevor. And it only shot one fireball. Weird. Safe zone. Oh, I'm just declaring this. Wow. Perfect. JonTron, if you're watching this, eat your heart out, man. I only wish I were kidding. And I'm just gonna stand the stairs because ravens will kill you if you're on the platform. And here's the next boss. He's a familiar face. I think you recognize him. There we go. That's exactly what I need. Welcome back, Frankenstein. So, he is reminiscent of the stone golem from the fourth game, if you played it, in which he'll cause tiles to drop down from the ceiling, and on your knees, die, getting teabagged by a woman. Oh yeah. So, it's not too hard if you got a full head around you. Even if you don't have full health, he's pretty easy. Especially with Cypher, because Cypher's the best.